So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. Think about the formation here, Jim?
Well, Peter, in opting for this system, there's a confidence that stems from the manager and flows through his players. This is a team with courage to get on the ball and look to entertain with an abundance of goals. Plan B is for someone else. This team will stick to their plan A, and if it's not working, they'll persist until they get it right.
We're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella, Alexander Zinchenko, will have a very busy game, constantly switching between defending the wide areas and moving in to create overloads through the middle. He's perfect for teams that like to switch from a back three to a back four, depending on whether the team is in possession or not.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. They get a throw in. Zielinski. Gets into some space. It's a mighty effort! There it is!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Poland gain their reward with an early goal. And it's Yarmolenko, succumbs to the pressure. Can he spark a counter here? Ambitious ball here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Time to deliver. Zielinski. Zielinski! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tries to get it clear. And it's Zalewski. Surely now! the keeper.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And Poland now can counter. That's really well cleared. And that is out of play. Good play on the left-hand side here. Foot in.
Poland clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Sigankov looks to get on the end of this. Yaremchuk, he's got space in the area. Tries a shot! Lewandowski given the lift of his goal, and they can counter here. He's got away. Big chance, Szymanski! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Szymanski certainly looked hungry and excited on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Sobol shifted upfield. And here's Yarmolenko. Zinchenko. Decent progress down the left. Poland leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Mikolenko. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance here to counter. Zielinski. And the shot's on here.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
Zinchenko. Yarmolenko. Lovely feet. Played in by Yarmolenko. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Zinchenko. And it's played forward. Yarmolenko. Yaremchuk. And it's Zinchenko. Yarmolenko. Looking for a decent ball in. And the finish! That's really well manoeuvred. How's a quick glance? Zielinski. And here's Lever. Can he finish? Crosses it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Aim forwards. Yarmolenko. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. Well, that was very necessary. Yaremchuk. Wins the duel this time. And the pass is intercepted. Zinchenko shifted upfield. Yarmolenko. Poland looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And that's the keeper's ball.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Yarmolenko gently done. Moved on forwards. And the shot! Zinchenko plays it short. Ball driven towards the far... Up he goes! It's there! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yaremchuk demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Ukraine grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
Yaremchuk. And it's Yarmolenko. And he's picked out the run. There's no flag. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Szymanski. Levin shapes to shoot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Zielinski pulls short. And here's Zielinski. Can he deliver? There is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Zinchenko. And it's Yarmolenko. Yarmolenko. Zinchenko. Ball's gone out of play.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Zielinski. Szymanski. And here's Lewandowski. Is there any support? He might not need it. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Surprise, surprise, who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Yarmolenko. And it's Zinchenko. Clearly not happy with that. Szymanski. Lewandowski. Driving forward. It's run loose here. Tsigankov spread out to the left. In with the challenge. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
It's anyone's ball. Has another go! Aim forwards. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And it's Szymanski. Zielinski with the short one. Oh, that's neat. Swings it across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Zalewski. Oh, that's nice. There are a few waiting for it. Zalewski tries across. Zalewski. Very nicely done. A chance to play it in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Zalewski. Lewandowski is being harried and hassled.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Takes the shot! Zielinski. Moved on forwards. Zielinski. Yaremchuk. That looks a good ball through.
Ukraine really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Mikolenko. Oh, this looks sharp. Great defending, strong and determined. That's really well manoeuvred. He is through here. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Zinchenko, who's on a run down the left wing. He's in plenty of space here. Yarmolenko, he's onside! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Here comes another cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Big chance! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Great chance! Good try. The outcome good, so he's have been different?
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And it's played forward. Lewandowski providing an outlet on that flank. Brilliantly cut out. Yaremchuk. Mikolenko. Aimed in towards the centre. He's going to be disappointed with that. And they've got rid. Played into the middle, and the shot! Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Lewandowski is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Sobol forwards and with intent. Zinchenko has created one goal already. Sobol shifted upfield. Aim forwards. And now the breakaway. Now it's Lewandowski.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Poland clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Gets it away. Could be danger here. Kiwior gets good distance on it. Poland are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Substitution for Poland. Number 17. Coming on the field is...
And here's Yarmolenko. Oh, that is rather wayward. Zielinski. Moved on forwards. Zalewski.
Poland surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's played forward. Tries a measured ball. Climbs up big! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Here's a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Zielinski. The final 5 minutes. Poland close now to seeing this one through to the end. That's really well manoeuvred. That's overhit. Yarmolenko. Sobol shifted upfield. Zinchenko.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Played out wide. Zinchenko! And it's played in here. Cleared without complication.
Ukraine really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
He's found a way through.
Poland really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Keeper's got good distance on that. That pass has been well intercepted. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Yaremchuk. It's a great Yarmolenko! Poland are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And that's it. Poland pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's a win that came as a result of an ideal start, Peter, and never really let go, as good as it could get.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time.